All right, everybody. That's right. It's your two favorite facially blessed individuals back with the latest edition of Dad Fail Friday.
Oh.
This one might not make it on Friday. We'll see if it gets put out on Friday. It might not. It's a little late in the week, but we have been asked for this over and over again, and Martin and I were like not wanting to do it because
it makes us so sad.
We feel really bad about ourselves, but like, let me just say this, Martin. I had a buddy of mine, loves the show. He actually shared our Facebook page on his page here just a little while ago. And,
cool.
Yeah. And he was listening back on episode number 19 is where he started. And,
okay. All right.
I don't even remember what we talked about back then, but he was like asking me questions about what we'd done since then. Like, he's like, "Hey, did this ever happen? Did you guys ever do this?"
No, we don't do any of that. No.
I don't know what you're talking about. But he's like, "Hey, your dad fails are really funny." And I was like, all right. And so we've been getting a lot, bring back dad fails, do dad fails. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the return of the dad fail. So, and the reason why we do this, let me clarify, the reason why we do this is because Martin and I share, ways we have failed as parents, whether in the last week or prior to this. We try to think of ways that we have failed as parents, and then we share with you so that you feel better about yourself. Like, we want you to know when you fail as a dad or a mom, you're not alone. Okay? Mm-hmm. Here are two facially blessed individuals that just have a great time in life and have great beards and are preachers of churches that love them, and we love our churches. And guess what? We fail all the time. So you don't have to feel alone. Here it comes back. Get ready to get depressed, Martin.
Motivational part.
Yeah, that's the motive. This is the most motivational we'll get. And we do it by tearing ourselves down.
That's right. Self-deprivating motivation. I can tell you mine, because mine has been progressive for probably about a year now that I've been failing in this way. Oh yeah.
Mine is literally just happened yesterday. Happened last night.
Okay, so we got a progressive neglect and a
let's go with let's go with progressive.
Okay, so you and I have talked about this before. We've talked about it. Your kids are in martial arts. They take Taekwondo, and you've even shared in a previous episode, the one that's where we talk about bullies, how Jonas, because of his training in martial arts, was able to handle a bully, not hurt him, but just handle him, take care of his business, and identify all that. And
that might have been a dad.
Be gentle even when he did it.
It might have been a dad fail of mine too, because I was like encouraging him, like, "Hey, next time, you know what to do. You better do it harder." So
next time, break him.
Yeah, sweep the legs, sweep the legs.
So for over a year now, Dave has been asking me to get him into judo. Judo is the only thing in town. It's the only game in town, and he's really interested in it, and one of his little buddy goes to do it, and I really like the idea of him doing it too, where you can take him there, because, look, when I was in school, I got bullied a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Yeah.
You got bullied?
A little bit, yeah.
Why?
In middle school? Oh, I don't know. It's because I've always been a huge nerd. But nothing super serious. But had I known a little bit of how to handle myself, then it would have, it would have been like a one and done kind of occurrence. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, it wasn't serious. I don't have issues or nothing like that on account.
You don't cry yourself to sleep every night, but
well, I mean, I do, but for different reasons. Yeah. So. I do that because of the terrible emptiness, but
Yeah. I feel so lonely. I cry myself to sleep every night.
My only friend lives hours away from me. But anyway, it's been on my mind to get him into it, And I know it'll be good for him, and I know that he'll like it, and I know that he'll gain some confidence, because he's not necessarily the most confident kid. He's just, Dave, he's just a quiet kid who's pretty relaxed and just likes to have a little bit of subdued fun. He doesn't like tear nothing up or nothing like that. But he would really enjoy it, and it would help to get his confidence up. Man, I've just never been over there to get him signed up. And this is my dad fail, because I keep saying, yeah, man, we'll get you signed up. We'll get you in there and start doing it and all that sort of stuff. And I've been doing that for a year, saying, yeah, man, we'll get you signed up. We'll get you in there. It's like, oh.
But meanwhile, your son's getting bullied, and he doesn't know what to do.
Beat up at school. He won't tell me because he doesn't have enough confidence even to tell me or nothing like that. Of course.
Why didn't you say something? Because, Dad, you never took me. You never took me.
It's your fault.
It's not your fault, Dad. You never signed me up.
So this is my dad fail. I've not driven the 5 minutes to the judo dojo or whatever.
Dude, it's only 5 minutes away. I thought you said it was like 30.
You've been to my town. Everything is 5 minutes away. It's
by 5 you mean 30.
No, that's the next town. That's where Sarah does gymnastics and stuff. This is in town. So I just need to
wait. You take Sarah to gymnastics at 30 minutes away that breaks her arm, but you won't take Dave 5 minutes away to learn how to kick butt?
I think judo is safer than gymnastics.
I think so too.
I really do, because
he'll break some toes probably, but man, that ain't no big deal.
You're gonna break toes anyway.
Yeah, man, it's a learning experience to break some toes.
That's right. Who hasn't broken a toe? Have you broken a toe?
No, I've broken quite a few of my
probably
toes.
Broken all of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's my dad fail. I have progressively just slacked, and there's no reason for him not to be doing it aside from I've just not taken the initiative in doing it. So this is me bringing this up here is my impetus to get him into it, because someone's going to say something to me, and I need to have that kid in judo.
Yeah, we're gonna need a report next week, Martin. We're gonna need a report next week on this. Okay.
I need to get on it, man. I need to get on it.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah.
You do.
All right, Justin, what did you do?
All right. So, mine is a 2-level tier one. Okay. A double. One that's an overlying one. It's a two for in one. It's all the same night. And instead of sharing it separately, I'll put them both together. So,
did this happen at NXT?
Yes. Last night.
Okay. All right.
And I tried to recover the second one. The first one. All right. So here's the deal. So
tried to do a reversal.
Yeah, I was like, ew. So I tried to. All right. I'll just say. Let me just say. Okay, so we go to NXT. Okay. If anybody doesn't know what NXT is, it's the developmental project of WWE. It's actually very popular. Lots of people watch it, like on the network. If you watch wrestling, if you watch WWE, you know what this is. Okay, It's awesome. It's really fun. It's great. And so last week, I'm like writing my sermon on Tuesday, and I get a tweet comes across, and it's like, "Hey, tickets on sale for Orlando next week. $20 and up." And I'm all like,
"Hey!"
It's like at the UCF venue, which is right behind the arena. It's like it's a good size area, but it's smaller. And I was like, I messaged Faye Min because we went to like Cocoa Beach one time to do NXT, and it was like in a little armory type thing. It was real small. It was like, who do this fold? It was kind of hokey and everything, but it was fun. This one is more production because they're like, it's going to be taped. We're doing an NXT taping. So this is going to be on the network. It's going to be on TV. So
cool.
And I was like, babe, what do you think? And she's like, do it. Let's just get them. So that night we sat down and we got like cheap tickets. They were like $20 a piece, through Ticketmaster, and show starts at 7:00. Now here's the thing. Bedtime for the boys is like 8:00. All right. But we're going up to Orlando. All right, so we're leaving kind of early, and to get up there, we wanted to get up there. We got up there like 30 minutes before the show started. Okay, 7:00 show time. And Faye's like, she tells the boys, she goes, And I'm just like, yeah, let's just do it. And she's like, well, it's on a school night. And I was like, no, let's just do it anyways. I think it'll be fun. Who cares?
And school's overrated.
And she's like, well, school's overrated. And so the first fail is that Faye was like, well, we'll probably be home we'll probably be leaving there about 9. So it probably goes like 7 to 9, No, dude. I keep my kids out on a school night to watch wrestling.
Yeah.
We are out till 11:30 p.m.
Nice. That's a lot of wrestling, man.
This is like, when I say it's taping, like they are taping 3 weeks in a row probably. There was 3 episodes that they taped in this one night.
Oh, really?
It was cool to see how they did it. It was really cool to see how they did it, but like we were seeing the same wrestlers wrestle over and over again. Just like, wait a second, we just saw those guys. Yeah. Like,
that's cool.
It was weird. It was cool, but it was weird. But we were like, wait a second, didn't we just see them wrestler? Wait, that dude just got injured. Why is he doing back in here all of a sudden really fast? Like, but it's going to be split up over 3 weeks, And it's like so it was kind of cool, but.
Wrestling's real, by the way.
It's real. Wrestling's real, everybody.
Yeah.
But I felt so bad because we get home at 11:30 and Toby didn't fall. Like, and we're like, listen, guys, you guys just got to go to sleep in the car. All right. Jonas, he goes right to sleep. Toby, he is just amped. He is just like amped up. He's like, this is all, Dad, when you did this, I'm just like, yeah, that's great. Bud, go to sleep. You got to go to sleep. He couldn't. He fell asleep 5 minutes before we got home.
Nice.
They had to be up by 6 the next morning.
When did you get home?
Past 11:30.
Nice.
And so my boys were like, Toby was a zombie all day today. Just a terror, apparently. Like, Faye just goes, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that again, And so my first dad fail is keeping my kids out till 11:30 p.m. in the middle of the school week.
I think it's legit. It's legit.
That's a fail.
It's cool.
We probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have done it on a Saturday. Try to find something on a Saturday, but apparently, no. Can't do it. So that's dad fail number 1. Dad fail number 2. Here we are. I'm sitting there, and Jonas sitting on my right, Toby sitting on my left, Faye sitting next to Toby, next to a rather large college student that is drunk, sweating profusely, beer sweats. He's got the beer sweats, so he stinks really bad. Yeah. And Faye's just like, this sucks. So, and then we got this kid behind us. Like, we're surrounded by college students, okay? Yeah. I've got a kid behind us that sounds like Jay Birchall from Hiccup from, How to Train Your Dragon. Sounds just like this, and this kid will shut up. I'm telling you, man, I'm about to like, give this guy a stone cold stunner. I swear. I'm just like, this guy needs to please shut up. My kids keep looking back because they're like, is that Hiccup? Is he trying to train Toothless back there? So like, and when you're at NXT, like, or you're in a wrestling thing, chants, people just are chanting, and it's so much fun, and it's exciting, and you get so riled up, and you're just like, you're screaming, and you're yelling, and the boys are like, we're chanting, you're clapping, it's so much fun. Well, like, when the bad guys come out, and there's a couple guys, there's like this one dude, and he comes out, and he's got a guitar, and he's called the Drifter, and every time he comes out, everybody's like, drift away, drift away, drift away. And so they're yelling this, okay? And everybody just and he'll like yell back, and so he banters back with the audience and everything. And the audience is yelling at him, just all kind of profanities and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there, and I hear Jonas, and he's yelling and screaming. And Jonas is yelling, he's like, and so he's like this, he's like, you suck! You suck! And I'm like sitting there, and I'm just I didn't stop him, man. I was just like sitting there, like kind of like a proud papa. I'm like, oh, I'm like sitting there, like tearing up a little bit, going, "It's such a sweet little boy." He's like screaming, "You suck! You suck!" I'm like, he's not wrong in my mind. And so like I'm going through this internal thing. I'm like, well, he's not necessarily wrong. The guy does kind of suck.
Yeah.
But I probably should let my 9-year-old yell this out at a wrestling event. I probably should say something but like this thing went on for about 15 minutes in my mind. I didn't say.
So
I
you're
just kept
chewing
letting him
on it
say
this whole time.
Chewing on it this whole time, and then he keeps. He's not like saying it like 40 minutes like this whole time, but he'll pop one out here or there, and then he'll it just. And I just was like, and finally I was just like, I don't know if this is a good idea. Like, I probably should say something, But I let it go on for too long, and I felt really bad. It was too late. I was like, I think it was too late. I think he's just. I felt bad because I was like, this is not. I even said this to myself. I go, this is not a good example. Because I kind of want. I was like, I think I might have said it too. I think I might have said it.
That was going to be my question. Were you shouting "you suck" at the same time?
Yeah.
Did you hand Jonas your beer and like, Jonas, hold this, and then start shaking your fist and screaming "you suck"? And Jonas is sitting there drinking beer and getting drunk.
It's not that bad of a dad fail.
He's passing it to the drunk guy next to him.
Yeah.
He's feeding it to the Train Your Dragon guy behind him.
Yeah. Here you go.
He starts a fight with the kid behind him.
So my dad fail, my ultimate dad fail is I said, hey bud, let's not say that anymore, okay? He's like, why? It's not, Bray shouldn't be screaming out, you suck to just random people. Let's just not do that, okay? Okay, that's fine. But
yeah.
I think
Joe's probably like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, he was like, okay, but I think I let it go too much. And had I done that with Toby, Toby couldn't really hear it because it was really loud, and he couldn't hear Jonas saying that, which is great.
It was just noise to him, right?
Yeah. My ultimate dad fail, other than keeping my kids out till 11:30 on a school night, is that I probably should have told them. I probably should have said, "Listen, let's not. No, we don't say that."
Let's rein it in a little bit.
Yeah, let's rein this sucker in a little bit. So, but that's my dad fail. So, hope you guys feel better about yourself. Martin is letting his kid get bullied, and I am allowing my kid to bully wrestlers.
Yeah.
Full circle, folks. Full circle.
All the way around. That's the
all the way around.
Podcast gold.
Gold. That's podcast gold, folks. You suck. You suck!